Are you filming? Roman, Jody, I'm 21. I think being inspired by things, I think having to need an outlet to do things. I've always been into drawing as a kid, and it just kind of turned into something where it was like, I do stream of conscious doodles, which I still do, and they usually end up fucked up, because like, I don't know, I think anyone's would, but it's kind of like, definitely an outlet for me to kind of reflect how I'm feeling on things. And also it just looks cool, like I've just always appreciated aesthetic value in things. So I think on a day-to-day basis how I create is just like note-taking mentally and actually on my phone. My phone is like, I can show you, it's like just full of notes of little like tiny ideas to stuff that I want to do. It's just like, I'll show it for a second. So definitely mental note-taking, experiences totally condition everything that I do. And also like who's influencing me at the time and what I'm into. So it goes into music, other artists, friends, yeah. Drawings, I paint, I create. For a while I was writing like this like super weird observational poetry that's like, have you ever seen those like crime channel things where it's like they'll go back in like a crime show and be like, well, we saw from his notebooks he was clearly insane. So I think it's like, yeah, just lots of like random tiny little stuff, and then the main things that I'll like share with people and do, it's lots of graphic design for like clothing, posters, flyers. I spray painted for like a really long time. I was a painter in Sydney, and then I stopped just because of legal issues. It's not worth risking your freedom to like go tag a fucking train or some shit. So music I DJ and also make some of my own music, which is kind of weird. I don't really show that many people of it. It's honestly just like a lot of samples from like movie clips that I like, mixed in with like weird melancholy guitar or piano or some shit. But yeah, that's what I create. Pretty much almost everything I do essentially is like, I feel like it's like working towards something, and it's involved in like, whether it is like me physically like making something, like creating something, or it's like the like building up like the foundation to me doing something, because what I'm doing right now will probably influence what I'm actually going to make in the future. And I think like create, I don't know, it's just such a broad term to like literally anything. Like if I was having sex and I'm like creating a kid almost, you know what I mean? It's like, it could literally be almost anything. So I think in just like every aspect of life. No, March 24th I launched a website. It's called jodyjust.com. Essentially it's a platform for me to sell some of the stuff that I'm making through a brand. But really I'm trying to turn it into more of a creative environment. I've got friends from Sydney and London who help contribute to like my photo feed that I've been working on. On May 18th we're launching a music tab. So every 3-4 weeks like an upcoming DJ or producer is going to do a mix for the site, and that'll be really cool because that'll showcase just like music and help like create an overall vibe, which I think is really important. 5 products on there. I was planning on putting up another one tonight, but I think I'm going to wait till the week because everyone's probably just like dead or hungover or not on their phone because it's the weekend. Actually having like a site and managing it is like a total pain in the ass. Even though it's on Squarespace and like the setup's pretty much there, it's still just like a head job to try and like to figure out. So Jody Just, I mentioned before that I like spray painted, so the word that I used to tag was just. I've been writing since I was like 14 years old and then stopped because it was just stupid and not worth me getting in trouble for. But I always liked the name Just, and when I was writing I used to have like my alias, which was Jody Just, which was like my little badass graffiti like skateboard park hanging out like dickhead 14-year-old vibe. But I always kept it, and I think it like has come through in a lot of my work as well. Like it's super heavily influenced by graph. I'm not going to say straight art, I'm going to say graffiti. and also just like tattooing, so that's what I was super into as well. So yeah, it just came from my old alias when I was a kid. I was training my mum about it actually, and she was like, well, why don't you just call it Jody Just? And I was like, sick, yeah, I think I'll do that. Like, I think you have to completely, otherwise it's like, I mean, you can use word of mouth and some people do, but it's like, I don't really know anyone that does. Like, no one's really told me like an artist that's like isn't like completely offline. I think you definitely have to be. It's a great way to reach people. You don't have to be like selling yourself, even if it's just for yourself and you can look back. That's what I started doing. So when I painted, like, you'd take a photo of the piece that you just did and then you put it on Flickr, because Flickr was like the thing back in the day. And then but then it was like sick, because now I still go to my Flickr and it's like, oh, this is sick. This is like in chronological order, like all these like dope works that I was doing, and I like have no actual trace of them whatsoever. Especially if they were painted, because they probably got like painted over or buffed down or something. I think Instagram is like key, and it's like sad how key it is to like success at the moment. It's crazy. But yeah, but really just back to the question, because I can't shut it off. But I mean, just so people could see it, and so I could see it as well. I think definitely expressing yourself, and a level of consciousness, definitely. I think to be an artist, you've got to be aware of like your situation and setting and how things are affecting you, instead of just being a complete reaction to things. Even on like a subconscious level, you're just creating something from an experience. It's like, I think you've got to be aware. That's what like makes the difference between just like, yeah, living as a reaction and actually like funneling some like your thoughts and experiences and anxieties or whatever else onto like a said medium. For me personally, that's what it is. Yes.